Hey guys, I got a visitor today. She's freaking out. She's got headphones on with noise canceling and her video blaring. She's freaking out because it's storming and she doesn't like thunder. Today's Tuesday. Today's the 10th of August. I can't believe that, first of all. Secondly, it's the day before school starts, and I purposely did no appointments today because my plan was to have the whole family together and clean the house and prep for school and get some good lunches made and things like that. Well, God had other plans. Brandon's dad had surgery on Wednesday, the day I found the lump in my knee, and he had a complete, it's called a shoulder reversal, but he was having some other issues that were really causing problems. So the past 2 nights, Brandon has had to drive the hour and a half to get to his mom and dad's house to help with his dad. That's great, except Brandon works third shift. He worked third shift this week. He's tired. He didn't really want to go, but it's, you know, a friend of his who actually lost their mom recently says, Brandon, don't wish these times away. If your dad's sick enough to want to go to the hospital and sit in the ER all day, just take him to the ER. Because one day you're not going to be there for him and he won't be there for you. So don't wish these times away. And Brandon just started crying. He's like, oh, I'm going to go. He spent all night in the ER. Anyway, in the worst ER. The worst ER. So anyway, yeah, I need to get the kids ready for school. I really don't want to do anything. I am so tired. I have not been sleeping. I am super happy to know that it's a Bakers cyst in my knee, and all the research I've done, I wanted to share with you. I'm trying to decide if this video is too long already. Okay, so here's what I found out. Bakers cysts are super common. What happens is that your knee is like this, and you have a kneecap out in the front, okay? So your knee bends this way, and the kneecap is on the front, and it rubs around in this groove. This is the inside of your knee, okay? So my lump is right there where my thumb is, and it's in a muscle. It looks like it's in a muscle, but it's pushing on the muscle, and it might possibly not be in the muscle, because what happens is there's cartilage in between here. Like, your bones don't sit on each other. There's a little space, and it's all cartilage and stuff, and this Hoffa fat pad. And what happens is that when you have inflammation comes in your joint from trauma or like acute issue, something that happens, or you know, arthritis or autoimmune diseases that affect your joints. That causes inflammation, and inflammation is an increase in the fluid in the joint. So the fluid builds up and to give more space, because basically it's like, hey, there's friction, let's stop the friction, so they add more fluid. Well, what happens is that the wear and tear, if there's a problem in the knee, the Bakers cyst is a little balloon that pops out somewhere from a weakened part in that joint, and it's almost like a hernia, but it's not really. It's a cyst. It's nothing comes out but fluid. You get joint fluid in there, and it's a one-way valve. So every time you walk, every time you bend your knee, you're pushing more fluid into this little bubble, which is a Bakers cyst. It's usually behind your knee, like back here, and I guess mine is here. It's on the side in the back. So yeah. They usually don't do anything for it. They usually tell you to ignore it because it usually doesn't cause any problems. I'm the Murphy Law Queen, so it's causing problems for me. I'm having numbness down the front of my leg. I am having lightning strike pain, which is what I call it, going up my leg into my thigh and my quads. And it's obviously causing a bunch of problems. So something will have to be done. And the research that I did told me that Bakers cysts are a result they are a symptom of another problem. So the MRI did say that there was an issue with my patella. There's always been an issue with my patella. The stupid thing won't stay into socket. And that's why I had surgery when I was 17. And now apparently it is sitting off again. It's supposed to sit in this groove, and it's sitting just far enough over that every time it's scraping. And now I have some degeneration in that kneecap and also in the Hoffa fat pad that they are probably going to have to go in and fix. I hope they can fix it because they're saying it's mild. The cyst, on the other hand, every surgery I watched last night until like 2 o'clock in the morning about cyst removals, Bakers Cyst removals, is that they rupture almost every single time on removal. So no doctors are really recommending draining them. They usually recommend a keyhole operation, which pulls the cyst and the whole capsule out to prevent it from coming back, is the hope. Almost every time the cyst ruptures, I've never seen on YouTube a surgery where the ones that I saw, they all ruptured. Whatever. That's what's going on. That's a lot of medical jargon. My knee sucks. It hurts. It's hurt my entire life. That's why I didn't know there was a problem. Apparently Bakers cysts are super common, but they usually are a symptom of a bigger problem. My problem is in my patella and the Hoffa fat pad and the cartilage. So I'll find out tomorrow what they're gonna do. I'll let you know. Hey, it's not cancer. Cancer runs in my family. Every time I find a new bump or lump or bruise that doesn't go away, I freak out. My dad even had cancer.